Hey, welcome to the next Threelimination. We had a week break because the creator of the challenge was sick, but it's back now. And from the comments, it seems that the 17k seed is really tough, although they got past. So yeah, probably gonna end up on that from experience. But let's see what's in the store on the previous ones. Okay, so we have front plates turning on the left, which is interesting. Mm. Looks kind of like Malaysia or Indonesia. I think these are Malaysian. I'm not 100% on that, but wait. Wait, that's Thai. Yeah, that kind of fits, I guess. Let's go for Thailand. Probably gonna be all over the place. Yeah. Okay, next one. This is Botswana. British area, Botswana, agriculture, meeting, something, marketing board. Really? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, it looks pretty dry. But if it's like some governmental organ, I guess it probably isn't that far from Gaborone. I'm gonna go for gang. Yeah, should have listened to my own advice. Anyway, this is in Europe. That looks pretty Belgian, as does that. Yeah, and so as does that. Pretty sure we're somewhere in southernish Belgium. Number 4. PSI Sako? What the hell? Oh, it's right on the left. In Africa. Yellow sign, yellow plates. I think this is Kenya. I don't think this is in Chope. Yeah, I don't think this is in Uganda. Guvu. Yeah, no, I don't know. Let's go maybe close to Mombasa. Okay, it was very close to Mombasa, in fact. It was because of the palm trees. Usually it doesn't look that tropical in the highlands. And the last round is in Europe again. It kinda looks like the stuff you'd see in Italy. But I don't know, this is kinda tough to say. It could be basically anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Italy, but it was France, Luxembourg. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's not great. Let's go to next seat. Am I recording? Yeah. So, okay, very red. This kind of looks like Brazil or Argentina close to Foz do Iguaçu. What's that car? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oops. I'm gonna go to the general area. be like here. You know what? I'll guess there and we'll see what it looks like. Ah, it was actually good for Geoguessr, nice. I think I saw this round a while ago on someone's YouTube video or stream. It looked kind of familiar. Anyway, now we are back in Europe. In the Balkans, I think. What else can we see? Nothing really that much. There's no rift. I'm gonna go for Southern Serbia. That was Montenegro, okay. Gotta stop relying on the rift. It almost never works these days. I don't know. Okay. This is Greece. Can I see anything that would help me narrow it down? Probably not. So it's hilly, which is like everywhere in the room in Greece. Galaxy Hotel, okay. Doesn't say anything. Let's just guess around the mainland. False. Why not? Tripolis. Number 4. This is in Europe again. Southern Europe, in fact. That looks pretty damn Italian. And it's an Italian flag, I think. The kind of thing you'd see in northern Italy more than in the south. So I'm gonna go like here. Okay, it was in Tuscany. And the final one. Person car driving everywhere, wherever you want. Well, it's Africa. Can I see any language? It doesn't seem like it. I think we're Kenya again. Can see any police cars? This looks kind of too green for Senegal. Although I guess I can't rule it out completely. Is that a mosque? Looks like it could be a mosque. And that looks like French, okay, so I guess it's Senegal. Or could this be maybe close to the car? It was Ghana. Okay, I guess I'm just blind. Luckily it didn't matter at this round. Except me ranking worse. Okay, 15k. Here, there's Hebrew. Alright. I have a slight feeling this is gonna be one of those settlements around Jerusalem. They appear a lot. Much. Yeah. I don't know where they appear so often. This is Iceland. Those yellow boards. Very flat. So again, I'm gonna go where almost all the people are, which is this part. Okay, close enough. Here. Yellow lines on the side. So it should be Botswana. Although, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think it's Botswana. So for a second, I think it might be also Lesotho or Swaziland, but I think with this kind of dry landscape, it's gonna be Botswana. Let's go close to Gaborone this time. Okay. Wrong gamble. Round 4. This is in Africa again. Worse camera this time, so I'm thinking it's South Africa. Some dry mountains. And also tropical. Or like warm. Although this does make me think it's close to Swaziland. I don't know, let's go like here. Okay, close enough. And the final round. There's some really weird boards. Man, what are those? Anyway, this looks Asian. Very Asian, in fact. Seem to be driving on the... kind of on the right. I guess. But this kind of looks more Japanese than Taiwanese to me. I don't know. Doesn't really look like... Doesn't really look like Taiwan. I would expect it to be a lot more tropical. Yeah, I'm gonna go... I guess it could be Korea. Yeah. I'm gonna go for Japan, but close to Korea, fairly close to Korea. Okay, no, it was northern Japan. Alright, not a great round, but not terrible. I passed at least. So, I saw someone get into trouble on the 16k round, so let's be careful there. Sorry about bumping into the microphone. Alright, what is this? A little house, some mountains in the background. Okay, I saw these in Albania, I think. But is this Europe? There's the sun. The sun is north-ish. It's... Huh? Kinda looks more south, honestly. But... What is this? Yeah, I don't think it's Europe anymore. Like, where would it be? There must be something super obvious I'm missing here. Where would have this kind of vegetation and this red of a soil? And also a house like this that looks really European. Like, I was originally thinking Lesotho, but... Also, Lesotho would have yellow on the sides, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I'm gonna get a 0 on this one. Seriously, there must be something super obvious I'm missing here. Because everybody seems to have gotten past this, but I'm pretty stumped, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. And it was Albania, okay. Well, I guess the reds... It does have some red soil. I've never noticed this before. Okay, so this is in Germany. If I were to guess, I would say this is more the former eastern part. But I'm also almost always wrong about that. I'm gonna go to like Leipzig. That's Nuremberg. Okay. Yes, I got the country right. Now, this is Iceland. Yellow boards. Very desolate, so it might not be that inhabited plain. I think that's a lake. Might be a fjord. Still though, I'm gonna go to the west of the country. Oh, nice. Picked the right spot. Number 4. Blackish plate. Asia, of course. It's kind of like, looks like what you should see in Singapore. There's Kitty Cat, nice. Hi there. And they seem to be driving on the right, but that might be just... Oh, what is that? Persiarantaming Kiri. Berhenti. Yeah, I'm thinking Malaysia, definitely. It might be Indonesia. But... either way, it shouldn't be that far off. Oh, nice. It was indeed in Kuala Lumpur. And the final round is in Russia somewhere, which is always fun. Or is it? No. Peterburger. Cope. Is that Hungarian? I can't read that. No, restaurácia, tréninky, this is Slovakia. Slovakia, somewhere where it's hilly, which doesn't help much. I feel like this is somewhere in the east, maybe like Košice. Nice. Yeah, Eastern Slovakia is quite a bit poorer than the west, so made an educated guess based on that. Okay, that was a pretty good round, which means probably I'm gonna crash spectacularly in the next one. So let's see the dreaded 17k seed. So, what do we have here? American Airlines, Tropical. I've seen these before. An antenna. Wow, where have I seen that? That's antenna. The American road lines. This kind of landscape. Is that Guam? This looks really familiar to me, but I can. Is that an American speed limit sign? Maybe. I know I've seen like this before, but I can't remember where exactly it was. I think it was Guam. Now if I could remember where this island was. And I want to look at it a while back because I haven't gotten it in a long while and I want to kind of refresh how it looks like. I don't know, well, it could also be somewhere weird in Taiwan or Brazil, I guess, but I've never seen these kind of things in either of them. or dead for that matter, which seems like really like an American speed limit sign. So I don't know. That's right. It was Northern Mariana Islands. Okay. It's close enough. Yeah, I'm glad now I looked at Guam because I probably wouldn't have thought of that otherwise. I probably would have gone for Taiwan, even though I wouldn't feel sure about that because uh, those side barriers with the red things on them, I don't think I've never seen it in Taiwan. So okay, so that was pretty good. I'm glad about that. I really ill played. I really should check up on these random countries a lot more often because then I'd get caught out by rounds like these a lot less often than I do. So, what is this? It's in Asia. It's these bowls that we've seen in Thailand a while back. So that makes me think we are indeed in Thailand. Once again. That kind of seems like Thai. Yeah, it kind of also seems like Thai. I have to say where you actually are, so I'm just going for Bangkok. Okay, close enough for me. Next up, Ipav Setende. Is this Brazil or is this South America? That's a Fiat. Driving on the right. Lots of ethnically ambiguous people. It's a Volkswagen. Like European car, so that should probably be Argentina. Africazione vero, avendo Uruguay. Pretty tropical. I guess it could be Uruguay, but in my experience, Uruguay tends to be pretty overcast. I don't know if that's the case everywhere, but I think they did shoot most of these cities on overcast days. So probably gonna go fairly north in Argentina. Something like a Conquista, maybe? Oh, not even close. Okay. I rarely get around in this part of Argentina, actually. So that kind of caught me off guard. Alright. This looks very post-Soviet. And I'm pretty sure that's the big mosque in Grozny. This looks tacky enough to be Grozny, and recent enough it's the Russian flag. Mountains over there. Yeah, I can't really see where else this would be. And that's a Chechenian flag, okay. Grozny. That's the big mosque. Kinda like here. Those are the big buildings, I think. Okay, close enough. And at least past this empty carrot. Okay, that's great. Players. What is that? Player City? That's Africa. Green plate. There's the SUV that always pulls you in around Nigeria. So I think that's the one. So what could this be? There's no police car. So that could mean that we are in the Lagos state. Maybe on a highway like this. Okay, or it's just they just switch cards every once in a while. Anyway, that's good for me. It's actually a pretty good round. What tipped even though they got tripped up here? Yeah, I'm definitely surprised. That was actually I'm actually really surprised that my stroke of genius there because uh, I can definitely see a lot of people missing that, or almost everybody. Yeah, although we did used to get this area, Mariana Islands and Guam, fairly often, like a year back. There was around almost like every second or third seed on Davis Road. I don't know if it's just a cyclical quirk or if Mapper changed something since then, but so did kind of stuck around in my mind. But I'm still really glad I kind of refreshed on these forgotten regions. So yeah, gotta took my on hold there for a little bit because I'm actually really proud of that, guys. Okay. And I'm also thankful that Yakuku used a special card there, because a lot of big part of that was the antenna. I kind of remember that being unique around that area. It's like the red car we have on U.S. Virgin Islands. It's also an area you wouldn't think about much, but the red car makes it pretty obvious. So anyway, I'm gonna stop hosting and get back into the game. This seems like almost like it could be Japan. Is there cabbage? There's no cabbage, okay. Maybe not. Because this doesn't seem quite European. It almost seems Asian. Yeah, I don't know. Could also be a Russian sign. But when in Russia would this be? Also, that's a real red soil. Where's the sun? Sun is north-ish. Yeah, sun is pretty north. Where is it? It's actually pretty south. Where is it north? Wait, I'm confused here. It's very much directly overhead. I think it's more south than north. But I don't know. Hmm. Wait, that's I completely ignored that. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. Yeah, but I've gone for Hokkaido anyway, I think. Just because I don't really know any other place I would go for, and it was indeed Hokkaido. I even got the right area. Man, I'm on fire today. This is gonna be followed by 5 zeros. Or maybe not, because this is Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, are there any mountains here? There are mountains to the west, which means this could be in Osh, or near Osh. Let's see. Kyrgyzstan. Or it could be like this part. I don't know if there's a street view here. Let's go near Osh. And there will be mountains to the south as well. Are there mountains to the south? Yeah, there are. Let's go there. Okay. Chalayabat. Next round. This is North America. That's not doing that great from what it looks like. Okay, it's somewhere in the north. It looks like. I'm getting a Canada feeling here. Can't really base that anything on anything, but just a feeling I get, and I usually when I try to overthink things too much, it leads to bad things. So I think I'm gonna go and guess in like this part. I don't know. Oh my god. Like I swear I'm not cheating, guys. I know this looks super suspicious, but I'm just really lucky here. Number 4. We're driving on the right. Any bars here? No. Pretty tropical. Brown signs. I have a feeling this is in Asia. If I could only remember where this is. Okay, what drives on the right and would look like this? Philippines? Also, some have signs like this. It's like a bike path? Oh my god. Huh. And I think some stroke of genius kind of ran out here because I don't know here. I've definitely seen this dozens of times before, but I can't remember what it is. Could this even be weird Taiwan? No, there's no way this is Taiwan. Absolutely no way. You know, I'm gonna go for the Philippines. And have to make up for it on round 5. Can I just press sale? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Let's take a closer look at that. Okay, there was a Chevy that should have tipped me off. And yeah, those are in Brazil. I just had a blackout there. But like, that house there does look pretty Asian, at least to me. So I guess that's the thing I fixated on. But now I definitely remember seeing these in Brazil. Yeah, that was a really dumb one. Okay, so that knocked my ego down a notch. So I'm gonna focus a bit better here, and I'll probably just end it because this is Australia, which is a place I never get right, no matter how hard I try. Yeah, it's pretty rad, but it's not very helpful. Yep. That guess right there just end my whole career. That was super dumb. Topodik, of course, cruised through. Because he doesn't rely on dumb luck like me, but actual knowledge. Yeah, so pretty much all the credit I guess from that Guam guess I just squandered on this brain dead round. But you know, that's what it is if you're stupid like me. And of course Australia, but I've never pretended to be good at Australia. I don't think anybody is really good at Australia. Everybody just you're gonna get decent, but I've never seen anyone claim to be like an expert on Australia. Just such a country that's so diverse yet looks so alike in a lot of places. Anyway, since other people didn't fare much better here. So I'm gonna commit my score and play the rest of the seeds. Oh, I guess it's going on not that bad, not long. That was 18k, so we're ended at 17k. That's not that bad. Farther than most. Still not very double tick, of course. So let's see here. So dragon left. I wish I could remember what that is. I think this is Malaysia. Yeah, I should probably review more common countries as well, rather than just the small ones, because then yeah, I think that's a Malaysian sign. Because then I wouldn't forget trivial things like this. So, assuming it's Malaysia, which part would this be? I'm gonna gamble, say with this part, and it wasn't, of course. Okay. This isn't Kyrgyzstan. Is that water or just straight up salt or whatever it is? Oh wait. Isn't this? No, this is Mongolia. Okay. Shouldn't jump to conclusions so fast. Yeah, and those bold mountains shouldn't tip me off. This looks big enough to be Ulaanbaatar. So it could also be Erdenet or something like that. Let's take a look. Is there a big river to the south of Ulaanbaatar? / Erdenet. There is a big river. Not this bridge though, because there's only one bridge. Maybe this one. Let's give it a try. Okay, it was a different bridge, but it was the right river. Next seed. Very old camera. Somewhere in Europe, probably. Well, okay, it's pretty interesting. It could be somewhere in France, because France is very early coverage. Driving on the right, so it's not the UK. So it's almost Dutch. But it's very slightly hilly, so I don't think it's Dutch. It could be Danish, maybe. I don't think I've never seen this kind of camera in Denmark before, so I'm gonna go France. Okay, it was France. Hope my internet didn't just die. Hold on, please. Move on. Okay, I'll give it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we're in Taiwan. If I'm not horribly mistaken, I don't think I am. This does look like pretty typical Taiwanese stuff. So somewhere in the mountains. Maybe like here. Alright. And the last one is in Bethel Pentecostal Church. It's in North America. On the coast. This kind of screams Newfoundland to me. And I think that's the flag of Newfoundland. This is a bay. So what could this be? Let's go to this poetically named town. Maybe it's right, maybe it's not. Okay, it was a different part of the island, but at least I get Newfoundland right, and I would have actually passed here. Okay, so even more of a reason to feel really bad about that idiotic Brazil guess in the last round. But you know, what can you do? Next up, old camera, which makes me want to go for Luxembourg. I'm pretty sure those are. Wait, are those Luxembourg? In Luxembourg? Maybe, you know, we'll find out, I guess. I'm not quite sure right now if Luxembourg uses those or like the classic Central European ones. I was done. Oh my god, I did think of Denmark, but then I immediately dismissed it because it was so hilly. Yeah. Like, come on, you don't look at this and think like, yeah, that's Denmark. I mean, with that you do. If I didn't dismiss it because of the hilliness, I would have probably gone for Denmark because um, it looks really similar to those that are used there, but yeah, that's really a really untypical landscape. I want to go back to full screen, please. Okay, here, Slavic country, Slovenian bollards. Yeah, let's go for Slovenia here. Okay, this is in Canada. Kreisfjord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Kreisfjord. And I think we've even heard it on Threelimination before. Now where is it? It's up there. We're probably somewhere by this river or whatever you want to call this. Oh, not quite. Here, this is in Africa, if I had to guess. It's a flag of Ghana, I'm pretty sure. Driving to the right. Person car? Yeah, person car. A flower branch. Is that the ocean or is it just a roof? I'm pretty sure that's just a roof. Yeah, nothing really else. No problem, I'm gonna bother looking for a flower. But I'm gonna go for Kumasi. I was almost at the border. Oh yeah, here's a flower. Alright. Next up, this is another round we've had before, I'm pretty sure. And it was either in Ecuador or in Colombia. Now if I had to choose, I would go for Ecuador, I think. So let's do exactly that. And go for like Latacunga or yeah, Latacunga. Close to Quito. Alright, we'd have passed this as well. The 17k, 18k rounds were pretty tough, but these ones after that are fairly easy, especially because of those repeats. This is another repeat. I think it's even a triple repeat. We've had this twice before. And it was in Denmark, in here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Next up, Japan. Rainy Japan doesn't say much. Is it Japan? No, it's Taiwan. Wait, is it Korean? Looks like Korean. I'm flip-flopping like crazy, but that is Korean, right? Or is it? Hmm. But that's Taiwanese paint. Do they have Taiwanese paint inside Korea as well? Can't remember now. Kia is a Korean car. You know, I'm going for it. If it turns out to be wrong, I'm just dumb. It was Korea. So what is this round? I'm thinking Idaho, Wyoming, something like that. Can't recognize the plate. Tate Road. Doesn't say much. Neither does that. Yeah, I'm thinking definitely this part of the US. Maybe it's like Eastern Oregon. Maybe like here. Okay. Lewiston. Cool. This is a Peruvian bowl. And it does seem to kind of fit. Guess it could also be Bolivia, I mean. Yeah, not really certain about that, so I'm gonna go to this part. Okay, it was Peru and way up there. Okay. Well, it probably lost me the game there. This is El Bolson. Where's the sun? Sun is straight up north. Okay, this is Argentina or Chile. Andina, yeah. European cars. Is that like a domain anywhere? It doesn't really seem like it, so that in mind, I'm gonna guess close to San Carlos Bariloche. And not that far off actually. It's good enough for me. So what was this? I would have actually maybe passed thing here, I think. Keeping pretty close with Topotech, which makes me feel good. Now, only if that actually mattered. Next round. Here we are in Eastern Europe. At least I think. Yeah, that's kinda weird, probably self-projected and self-built architectural style makes me think of places like Romania or Ukraine. It does this. Yeah. I'm going to Romania. Paraila. Ploiești, okay. Here. Moises y Darlin. Okay. I think that's Spanish rather than Portuguese. Although I might be going crazy here, but I've seen that poster before. But I can't remember where. Maybe it's just a different poster which uses a similar color scheme. That's perfectly plausible. The sun is in the west. Yeah, I would say it's more south than north, but can't really say that for certain. This kinda path makes me think more of Brazil, but yeah, I've definitely seen it before. Where was that? And it wasn't that far long that long ago. Was it in Mexico? Like I could see this being Mexico. Yeah, I'm pretty torn between Mexico and Brazil here. Especially because I can see the damn sun. I'm going to Mexico. It's not like it matters anyway. It was Bolivia. Okay. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Here, this is Bogawantalava, Sri Lanka. Yeah, that's a pretty Sri Lankan thing. Freewell Park. Yeah, we are definitely in Bogawantalava, Sri Lanka. Now, where that is, I don't know, and I'm probably not gonna look for it. Okay, so we would have definitely landed on this round. No question. Here. This is Europe. I was gonna say originally like the Dolomites, but well, it does look like the Dolomites. This isn't. This is Spanish. That's a Spanish road sign. Yeah, I was gonna say these looks pretty Spanish, and that's a confirmation I needed. Where could be here? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen some photos from the Parque Nacional because the Europa, and it looks pretty similar to Dolomites. Dolomites, I guess, if you want to get the regular pronunciation. Should be Guatemala. Pretty sure that's a Guatemalan thing there. And of course the bars. Somewhere like here. Okay, close enough. Yeah, would have been definitely a couple thousand points short. That was pretty dumb, but here. I actually did briefly consider Bolivia there, but I almost immediately dismissed it as probably not being very likely. I guess that was Morales on those posters. I know they use that kind of color scheme, but I usually see that on big like murals or billboards. So yeah, the last two seats here. Not much to see here, but based on the camera and the sort of vegetation, I would say we are either in Scandinavia or in Britain. Like this house here, I would put somewhere in Finland. Looks like a birch. So I'm going with my Finland theory. Let's be Sweden, I guess. What's Denmark? Alright. Here. Yeah, these rounds always prove that I'm not worthy of advancing so far. This is Australia or New Zealand. Something makes me want to say it's rather New Zealand than Australia, but I can't say for sure. Could be maybe Tasmania. Yeah, not sure here. Can't see any of those typical New Zealand trees here. I'm gonna go for Australia, but could really be either one. And it was indeed New Zealand. So here is this Scandinavia, I'm pretty sure. Scandinavia. Yep, that's Scandinavian. Yellow the roads and blue road signs, so it should be Finland. Don't think Sweden uses the yellow lines. Let's go like here. Okay, up there. That church we saw over there, it kind of reminded me of the kind Swedes in Finland used to build. When I visited Finland, we went to some very much Swedish-speaking areas around, like here, and the churches there looked very similar to the one we saw there. So I wanted to go kind of like this area because that's where most of the Swedes live. But it might have been just a completely random church, and I was just going on a tangent. But it doesn't matter. Here we are in Russia. Well, Mesto, that's not very helpful. Just means city. Yeah, I'm sure someone like Granis would instantly know which city we are in, but I'm not that smart, so I have no idea here. I have a feeling this is more in the south, but it could also be somewhere in the far east, I don't know. Let's go Saratov or something. Yeah, it was far east. I don't know, Russia is my biggest blind spot in Geoguessr. Apart from Southeast Asia. Or maybe even including Southeast Asia, because at least there they usually have English signs. Anyway, this is in Eastern Europe somewhere, I would say. Very Baltic flowers here. Wish I could read that, but I think it ends at os or ns. So where are those? Could even be Poland, I guess. You know, I'm gonna go for Lithuania. And it was in France, okay. I guess I'm just talking complete nonsense at this point because I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. So this definitely show I have no business being this far up. Because like that, I feel pretty good about missing that because that really could have been anywhere in Scandinavia. That should have been very obvious based on those two. What else is called? Some of those two big bullets, and I just now recall seeing in France before, but which I obviously completely forget about. This one I think was also a bit of a toss-up. Probably was something you could tell it was New Zealand by, but I chose probably. And this was just my general complete lack of knowledge about Russia. So yeah. And the 24kc to finish up. How long have I been going? Oh, it's gonna be over an hour. Well, that's a Dacia. We are in the Balkans. Huh. Is that Hungarian? It doesn't really look like Hungary. Like, it does kinda look like Hungary, but like Hungary influence, but not like Hungary itself. That kind of looks Hungarian, I guess. That's a Romanian flag, I think. Yeah, Romania would be my second choice. Let's go like this part of Hungary. By that I mean Romania. Here we are in Central Europe. Again, it's maybe Austria, actually. Bit of a Google car selfie there. Very new camera. Those are Austrian house numbers. Pretty sure. Yeah, let's go somewhere close to Vienna, just in case it's not actually Austria, but something like Czechia or Slovakia. Could be one of those smaller suburbs like Klosterneuburg. Okay, Gross Enzersdorf. Okay, I can't quite remember how far the coverage in Austria actually goes. I just know it's not very far. Alright, here. We are in Lesotho or Swaziland. It's very red, which kinda makes me think Swaziland, but those mountains over there also make me think Lesotho. It's a tough choice. I'm probably gonna go for Lesotho. Okay, it was indeed Lesotho. Number 4, we are in this is, I think, New Zealand. It's very hilly. Yeah, I think this is gonna be New Zealand. It's very hilly, so I'm gonna go for Dunedin. Or Dunedin, Dunedin, whatever you pronounce that. Because I know they have... Oh, it was Tasmania, actually. Okay. Never mind. I just know they have the steepest residential road there. Yeah. Yeah, Tasmania definitely makes sense. I should have made up my mind so quickly. It's always a bit of a toss-up between Tasmania and New Zealand because they look pretty similar. And the final round. The guy seems to be driving on the left. Although he might be just doing the no cops around, I just drive wherever I want. I think you see a lot in developing countries. The guy's driving on the left, I think. There's the sun, straight north. It's a strange round. Where could this be? Could it be somewhere in South Africa? It's like the only logical choice, right? Because I don't think this is Australia. I mean, it could be. Yeah, it could be. But without lines on the road, I kinda lose the one reliable way of telling those apart. So I'm just gonna go for South Africa and play. It was Swaziland, okay. Ah, close enough. So, not a great round, but it's about as well as I would hope to do. So, yeah. This is a pretty interesting round of high highs, and very low lows. But overall, I'm quite satisfied with how they did, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.